everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you 3 boxes of Rise of the Duelist. So let's see what we can get from these 3 boxes. So I'm going to do them one at a time, just so you know what the ratios of pulling them for ultras and stuff like that is. So in this set you have the INFERNOBLE Knight support. You've got the first instalment of DRAGMA stuff, or they're called DRAGMA or something like that. We've got nearly all of the Melfi stuff to get as well. We've got DDD support. What else have we got? Dark Lords, things like that. The cards I'm mostly after are the DRAGMA stuff, INFERNOBLE Knights, and the tactical card, the one that lets you draw and steal cards. Can't remember the name of it right now. And also Droplet. Droplet's the main card I'm after. Mathmic. So we've got the first Noble Knight card in Captain Ronald. A bit annoying it's in common, but means it's got to be easier to pull. Unauthorized boot. Agent. Rememberable jar. So I'll put the hollows over here. DD Evil. INFERNOBLE Knights. Hataclair. I'm really bad at these names. Super Heavy Samurais Link 1, so that's decent to get in. And DD Arc. So we also have Gaia support in this set. Sorry about that. We've got Dark Lord, Dakun Lamp, Melfi Rabbit as in the what was it, Legendary Duelist set where it's came in an Ultra. I told you to hold off, pick them up because I knew we'd get a common reprint, so that just proves it. Frightful Whale, Deep Sea City, so a field spell for the Deep Sea archetype, that's quite decent. East by South Winds, so Ancient Warrior support. Spiral Discharge, so I'm going to put the Gaia stuff there, just to see how much we can pull from the actual set. Abyss Actors, and there is Dogmatica Punishment, so this card's actually quite good. Target one of your opponent's face, one monster your opponent controls. Send one monster with the equal attack or higher from the extra deck to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that monster until the end of the next turn after this card resolves. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. So in DRAGMA you don't really bother with the extra deck anyway. So Thunderhand. Draw Despinato, Melfi Mommy, so that's a very weeby named card. So Melfi Pony as well. So just to let you know, all Melfi cards that I'll be pulling will be going to my mate John because he's that kind of guy. Performer Pal Odd Eyes Metal Claw, that's actually quite a cool artwork, quite decent. Horn of the Elephant. Junk Sleep, Frightful Repair, and Spiral Fusion. So I've not actually looked into, oh, that pack went terribly though. Galloping Gaia, Dark Lord, Dogmatica Nexus, Unauthorized Boot Up Device, and Melfi Catty, Melfi Hide and Seek, Melfi Tag, Dogmatica Nation, and Diced Dice. So that was a very Melfi pack. Now we've got Imp Scythe, Dogmatica Theo. I don't really think that gets played in the engine. Dark Lords, INFERNOBLE Knight Magius, so another common for the INFERNOBLE Knights. Then we've got Lifeless Leafish. So when this card is summoned, you can send one fish monster from your deck to the graveyard, except this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 3 fish monsters in your grave, shuffle those monsters into the deck, then draw 1 card. So decent fish support. So that is the first Ultra, I'm sure. Yep, that's got to be the first Ultra. Abyss Actor, Dark Lord Uprising, Frightful Jar, Heavenly Dragon Circle. So this is 10-year support. Actually, I think this card's actually quite good. Tribute 1 World Monster, add 1 World Monster from your deck to the hand, or if you tribute a non-effect monster, you can activate this card You can special summon instead. Negate its effects during the main phase. If you control a face-up non-effect monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 10 card from your deck to your hand. That's actually quite decent. I like that card. I like 10 as a deck. It's actually really fun to play. Then we've got another Melfi Mommy, Megalith. So they're getting a new card in this set. Fluffle Dolphin. Curse of Dragon, the Cursed Dragon. This was really easy to get in the Legendary Duelist set. Gaia, the Magical Knight. It's actually quite cool artwork. Let's see if you can see that on camera. It's a bit of a Samurai, Spiral Discharge, Honor the Orphan, and Spiral Reborn. So I think this actually might be quite good to look into, would be the Gaia stuff. Frightful Curio Whale, Melfi Pony, Astolof, Nexus, and we've got Ancient Warrior Oath, Double Dragon Lord. So this is quite a good link monster, and I really like Ancient Warriors as well. My mate Chris is the one that actually plays the deck, so I'll be excited to see what he does with this deck and how many he actually plays. INFERNOBLE Knights, and another Punishment with Twinkle Little Star Abyss Actor. I've seen quite a bit of Abyss Actor stuff popping up here and there. Edge Scythe, third copy of Melfi Mommy. Then we've got Theo, Unauthorized Boot Up, and Red Time Reviver Emitir. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target one face-up monster on each field. Change them to face-down defense position, and if you do, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. And it's a tuner, so that's not too bad. Might see some play. It seems a wee bit slow and stuff, but it could see some play in Guru and perhaps Shadows, just as a tuner, because if it brings itself back and stuff, then we could be able to do some needle fiber combos with it. That's one to maybe keep an eye on. Dogmatic Encounter. Yep. Then East by South Winds, DD Evil, Spiral Reborn. Oh, hit the corner on that one. So Dolphin, Pure, Rabbit, Curse, and we've got INFERNOBLE Knight, Ogier. I'm really bad with these names. So quite good to get. Don't think it's actually played. I think it may be played at 1. I'm not too sure. Melfi Tag, Spiral Discharge again. And INFERNOBLE Knights are over here, and that's really not doing well with these packs today. Dogma, Gaia Galloping, Driver, and the new Dragon Maid card, Dragon Maid Tidying. So don't know how good it would be. Dice, Dogmatic Punishment, Frightful Jar, Performer Power, Gardener. So last two packs from the right side of the first box. Melfi Fini, I think that's the first one we'll put at that. Another Ronald, another Theo, and we've got Shadow Skirmish. So during your main phase, you can fusion summon one Shadow fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on the card in the field or graveyard, in your field or graveyard, but it cannot attack directly. Then you can send to the graveyard one monster your opponent controls with the same attribute as the fusion summoned monster. You can only use this once per turn. Decent. Nothing amazing, I don't think. Over here, Abyss Actor, Linkerbell, and Melfi Hide and Seek. So last pack from this side. So I wonder if this will be a secret. So Pure, Dark Lord, and Unauthorized Bootset, and Speedroid Block and Roll. No pun intended for that card. Heavenly Circle, and Fury of the Kaioshin. So we've already got this for the Legendary Duelist sets that was just released, but I prefer the higher rarity. Don't think it looks very appealing. in common. So now we're on to the left side for the first box. Dogmatica Nexus, yeah, Melfi Rabbit, Drill Driver, Fluffle Dolphin, another Tidy Up, Junk Sleep, Dogmatica Encounter, and Dark Lord Uprising, and DD Arc. So we've got Red Potan, Dark Lord, Mechana Ravager, Cruel Whale, and we've got Nadir the Servant. So send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, then add one Dogma card from this from your deck to the graveyard. So this is a really good card, so I'm going to get a sleeve for this one and sleeve it up. So really happy. Well, for some reason I've got a Pokemon sleeve beside me. Fury Kaioshin. So that's the first secret, Spyro. INFERNOBLE Knight. Melfi Mommy. Raid Raptor, Arsenal Falcon. Dice. Spyro Discharge. Alpha Hide and Seek, and Dogmatica Punishment. So we've got our first secret in the Dogma card, so really happy with that one. Cursed Mathmech, we forgot Mathmechs, we'll get a new card in this. Noble Knight Roland, Magius, INFERNOBLE Knight Joyous. So that's our super. Wealthy Tag, Party House. And another INFERNOBLE Knight. So I'm pretty sure there's 100 cards in this set, but we're starting to get a lot of re-encounters. Delphi, Red Potan, and Krakumeru Supplier. So this card is one that I'm definitely looking for in this set, because this, for me, is the card to pick up the now, because I've got a feeling the Block Dragon's going to get banned. I'll just ramble on the now. I think Block Dragon's going to get banned, and this is definitely going to be the card to replace him. Currently you can play him in a deck with Block Dragon, but I do feel that when the next ban list comes, he will be the card to replace him. Melfi Fine, Dogmatic Feel, and Solid Soldier the Fierce Knight, or Soldier Gaia, sorry. So another Gaia card. Where did I put the Gaia stuff? So it'll be actually good to sit and read these off camera and see what I can do with these. Maybe get you a Gaia the Fierce Knight pure build on the go. So definitely hoping we get Droplet. Droplet is the main card, or else one of the Starlight rares. Fine. I'll put the Melfi's over here. INFERNOBLE Knights. And Nemesis Keystone. Nemesis Keystone is actually quite good. It reoccurs itself when it's banished and stuff. I do really like the Nemesis cards as a whole. I think they're really good. This is super. Dogmatia and Northern Nation. I think this was meant to be like a sneak peek set, and Red Potan is definitely the funny card in the set. Making a Ravager, Dark Lord, Thunderhand, Mathmech, triple Tactics Talent. So this card is definitely one I have been searching for. If your opponent has activated a monster effect during your main phase this turn, activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards. Take control of one of your opponent's controls until the end of the phase. Look at your opponent's hand and choose one card from it to shuffle it into the deck. Super happy about this card. I think 2 is the perfect number. I don't think it's a card that can run it free. So definitely happy with that one. I need to get some sleeves. Magius, Melfi Pony, Dracuna Lamp, and Dragma A done. So Melfi Tag and another Heavenly Circle. So I'll change the sleeve. Well, so I'll just put my secrets down here. And we have 3 more packs from the first box. So we've got the 2 secrets. I think we're due 1 more ultra. So hopefully it can be Alicia. I think that's how to pronounce her name. More Noble Knight stuff. And Revenge Rally. Dogma Punishment. Spiral Fusion. Melfi Playhouse. And Arms. Curse of Dragoon, Galloping Gaia, over here, Red Photon, and we've got Win the Wind Charmer. She's actually quite decent, she's got quite a good effect. You can discard her to add a wind monster with 1500 or less defense, so she could see some play in the future. I think she'll be fairly cheap now, currently, but definitely one to maybe hold a playset of. Because there could be a deck that could use it, and plus with the new Charmer structure deck coming out, she might be something just to keep a hold of. Melfi Rabbit and Raid Raptor Revolution Falcon Air Raid. So new support for Raid Raptor players, and I think they're getting new support coming out anyway. So we'll move on to box number 2. Dogmatic Nexus, Dark Lord, DDD Dog. That's the first one we've actually pulled of that. It's actually quite, it's not a terrible card, but it's not one that I would advise using. It's scale effects, the main one. It's something to do with fusions and synchros, so nothing really to write home about. Astroloth, Melfi Mommy, another Theo, INFERNOBLE Knight, Arms and Joyous, Discharge, Spiral Discharge here, Junk, Dogmatic Punishment, and Dogmatic Encounter. So Alicia, I think that's how you pronounce the name, the Dragma card. She's actually an ultra in this set, so hopefully we pull her. Revenge Rally, and Melfi Tag, Spiral Reborn, yep, Fury Kaioshin, and Linker Bell. You can link summon this card unless you have 3 or more cards in your extra deck than your opponent. Okay, Mechana Revenage, Thunderhand, Red Potan, Melfi Mommy, another Nemesis Keystone, Fury Spiral, and Melfi Hide and Seek. So we've just got to fire through these because we're getting a lot of cards that are popping up quite often. Dragma Theo, Dolphin, before about Odd Eyes Metal Claw, Noble Knights, Dark Lord, and Winds. INFERNOBLE Knight Captain Ronald, Agent Scythe, Unauthorized Boot Up, and Speedroid Car Turbo. So new support for Speedroid cards, Dragma Reborn, Spiral Reborn, Frightfront, and Diced Dice. So hopefully we can actually get a secret in the right hand side now, or else it's going to be a battle for the left side on every box opening. Curse of Dragon, and we've got the new fusion monster for Gaia the Fierce Knight, Gaia the Magical Knight of Dragons. So looks quite cool, definitely one from the anime, one of those positions. So quite cool to actually pull that. Melfi Tag, Hide and Seek, and Playhouse. I don't know if this is the actual complete set that we know about of Melfi's. So it'd be good to actually know. If you know, then do let me know in the comments. And this is the first time we're pulling Melfi Puppy. Definitely look quite cutesy and childish, but never been my kind of cup of tea. But I have to flash them for you wee fluffy weeby players. Underhand, Mecha Diamond, Bonnie and Air Red, Dark Lord Uprising, Melfi Tag. Right. So still no holo Dragma cards yet. Oh, sorry, we do have a holo Dragma card. Enlightened, Nego, Fuel, Dark Lord, and First of the Dark Lord. One of the Orphan. And just try to power through this so this isn't a 40-minute video. So Astofolio, Ghost Dragon, Galloping Gaia, Red Potan, and Ice Dragon's Prison. Target one monster your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your field. But its effects are negated. You can banish one monster from both players' fields that have the same type as each other. You can only activate one. It's quite decent. So you basically take a card out of your opponent's graveyard and then you can banish two of them. So it's not too bad. I think it'd be meta reliant, sorry, on whether or not to play it. Ravenge and Noble Knight Oliver. So first holo Noble Knight, I think, as well. Then we've got Cursed Dragon, Red Potan, and Soldier Gaia of the Fierce Knight. So currently, all the secrets seem to be on the left side. I don't know if this is just my boxes, but we'll be able to tell after the next one if that is the case on all of them. So no one fight over the third one. Yes, we've got Forbidden Droplet. This card is the one I've been searching for. So this card is send any number of other cards from your hand or field to the graveyard. Choose that many effect monsters your opponent controls, and until the end of the turn their attack is halved. Also their effects are negated. In response to this card's activation, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects of cards with the same original type, monster, spell or trap as the cards sent to the graveyard to activate this card. Superb card. Definitely one to look out for. So I'm really happy with these 3 secrets so far. So definitely the boxes are doing quite well just now. Noble Knight, Arsenal Falcon, another Red Raptor card, Heavenly Dragon, Spiral, could I get it there, and East by South Winds. Dark Lord, Astafol, Magius, Thunderhand, another Melfi Puppy. I don't know what it is, but there seems to be a real glare on the left side, like in person off the light. So I don't know if it's just the way the cards have been printed. But each time I seem to get to the holo, I keep on thinking I'm getting an extremely expensive card in a Starlight. But it must just be the foiling. Melfi Pony, Red Potato, and Luminous Lanure Dragon. It's actually quite cool artwork. You know, the blue dragon in the moon. It's quite nice. Dragmatic Encounter. Melfi Pony, Noble Knight Roland, Dragmatia, Dark Lord, and Noble Knight Augur. So we have 6 more packs to go on this box. And we've got our first DRAGMA Furist the Knighted. So this is definitely a card for the engine. So really happy to get this one. This is the one that special summons on your opponent's turn, I believe. So that's the 2 secrets. So we need to get, I think it's 1 more Ultra, and hopefully it is Alicia. And we've got Rampaging Smash Tank. Then we've got Dragon Maid Tidying. And we've got our first copy of INFERNOBLE Knight Emperor Charles. I really need to look into INFERNOBLE Knights like fully to actually see what I need to use for the deck, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you a deck profile soon. Speedroid Block and Roll. Now, final card. So oh well, that is our Ultra, sorry, I thought we needed 1 more Ultra. I'll actually put him up here now. And the last card is Yanabe Party. That's the first actual copy of that we've seen today. So we're in the last box. So I'll start with the left side this time. Let's see if we get a secret first. And we've got Redeemable Jar. And we've got Fallen Albus. So I've not actually seen this card. If this card is normal or special summoned except during the damage step, you can discard 1 fusion summon. Discard 1 card, fusion summon 1 fusion monster from the extra deck using monsters on either field as fusion material, including this card, but you cannot use other monsters fusion material. That's quite cool. I think this is actually one of the cards that's used for the Dragmas to get in it Bastard, but we don't think we actually fusion summon that card ever. I don't actually know the new name for the fusion monster for Dragma. We've got Melfi Catty. I think that's actually the first one we've pulled of that as well. And we've got another DDD Dog. Pony. And we've got Rika Queen, the Strena, sorry. There's actually someone that I know called Akim TCG, or Akram TCG, sorry. I think you should go check out his channel because he does play Rikas and tries to do them competitively and stuff. So definitely, if you want to build Rikas, check out his channel, and I'm pretty sure that this is a real deck breaking card for them. So go give him a check out. And let's see, we've got, sorry, I pulled Gaia the Fierce Knight Origins and Gaia the Magical Knight of Dragons. Quite cool. So that's the first one I've actually seen in that. I know my mate Chris has actually pulled another one in his box. Then we've got Red Time Reviver. So 3 more packs on the left side. Let's see if we can get the secret on this side and prove my theory. We've got Rampaging Smash Rhino Saber. Then we've got Gaia the Magical Knight. And we've got the new Catapult Tuttle, the new retrain of that. And that is our Ultra. Last pack on this left side, in the last box. And we've got Blizzard as a support. So we've got one secret in the left side. So last packs. Let's see how we get on. Ravenger Saber, Mathmech, and we've got Melfi Puppy. Dark Lord, and our last secret from the set is Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. Definitely a great card for pendulum decks. So if you can get them in trades or cheap enough, definitely advise you to pick them up in secret. So I think that is all our secrets. So now we're just looking for the ultras from this set. So hopefully we do pull in Alicia. And we've got another double Dragon Lords. So I think we can fire through these, definitely. And we've got DRAGMA Aiden the Enlightened. I will 100% still call these Dragmas. I don't think Dogmatica really rolls off the tongue as easily. So Lifeless. And then we've got another Joyous. Yeah, just throw that on. Then we've got Revenge Rally. So this is the 5th pack. Then we've got another Oliver. Feeney. And we've got Gaia the Fierce Knight Origins. So last 2 packs, I think we are looking for one more Ultra, I think it is, or we've got all 3. Well, we'll soon find out. So we've got DDD Dog. Last 2 packs, hopefully we get something good. And yep, we got Infernoble's Arms Durando. I know this card is definitely played in Infernoble Nights, so I think this is actually a short print Ultra, so it's actually quite good to get this card. And then our last pack is Dark Lords and Gaia the Magical Knight of Dragons. So that is the pack openings, everyone. I hope you did enjoy and you've seen some of the cards that you wanted out and knowing about all the ratios and stuff. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.